The Undertaker recently gave some high praise to a top AEW star, and in this video I'm going to tell you who, because the Undertaker is a guy that's been around. He's seen it all, and he knows who has talent, who doesn't have talent, who's over, who's not over, who can work, and who cannot work. The Undertaker's been out the game for a little bit now. Obviously, he retired from the wrestling business after his Boneyard match with AJ Styles at WrestleMania 36. And since then, he's been doing his One Dead Man tours all around the world, including a recent stop in Glasgow, Scotland. He did it recently. And he was asked what star of today he'd be most interested in wanting to wrestle, which is an interesting one. And he gave a more interesting answer. And before I tell you that, just think of this. Little pop quiz for you. Who was the wrestler that he famously said that he was waiting at Gorilla while taping his wrist, making sure this person did the honors at a WB show against Steve Austin? Let me know down in the comments area below. I'll put the answer there. Anyways, back to this. So the Undertaker, he revealed that it wasn't a WB star, it wasn't a New Japan star, it was an AEW star. And that star was MJF, the AEW World Heavyweight Champion. The Undertaker heaped praise on MJF because he's solid in the ring, the Undertaker said, before adding, and he lives his gimmick, end quote. That's interesting. And if you're wondering what the Undertaker's AEW thoughts are, he reportedly said, well, they're second rate, and that MJF needs to hurry up and leave, end quote. And it got to the point where MJF actually saw it and took to Twitter and responded with, not many higher honors than being praised by The Undertaker. Thanks, dead man, end quote. That was on September 24th. So there you have it. Undertaker's very high on him, and rightfully so. In my eyes, he's a hybrid between Roddy Piper and Ric Flair, in the sense of the way that he does his promos with Piper, and obviously Flair was one of the greatest promos of all time, but the way he can get heat and his in-ring psychology of Flair, that's the best hybrid, that's the best comparisons that I can put for MJF. And honestly, that's not a bad comparison whatsoever in my book. Let me know down in the comments area below, what do you think of The Undertaker's thoughts on MJF?